sound fucked up, bro.
Nah, we just gotta turn it up.
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
It sound like that because I'm way back here. I'm not right in front of the mic.
Let me go to the mic. Let me go about the mic. Let me know if you. Yo. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sound fucked up.
Nah,
No,
that's me. Listen, you hear me?
He got the phone next to the mic.
Yes,
That's
sir.
feedback from his phone into the mic.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we clear. We clear.
Take it up there in the front.
Yeah, we clear, baby. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, sir.
Nah, it don't sound fucked up.
Nah,
It's regular.
fuck it, run it. Turn the volume down. Just turn that camera on.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Where's that?
Check 1 2.
Just
The red
Y'all
one?
know what time it is.
The little red
Yes,
button?
sir.
Nah, it don't sound fucked up.
Nah, it's regular.
Did I turn it on?
Who was walking down Ram Big Stepping? They said the sound is good now. Who is that?
That's Trey G.
Okay, he said the sound good now.
Is it on? Did I cut it on?
Yeah, we on. I'm just gonna put the logo up.
Oh shit! Go fix it. That nigga's a computer technology.
Nah, nowhere near, man.
We probably didn't even have to download all that shit again. What you do different, or was it because we changed it? Is it on? Did I cut it on?
I'm not sure, honestly, bro. But I'm trying to put the logo up. I can't put the logo up. But yeah, man.
Don't you gotta just drag it into one of them?
Yeah, I already dragged it. Yes, it's not working.
Are you using the switcher to do it? Or?
Yeah.
Trey, you see that shit? Can he hear me right now?
I don't know. It's spinning right now because he said, "Who was I?"
Log in.
He said,
You
"Who?"
on the Wi-Fi, bro?
Nope, I ain't on the log. I'm not on the
You're
Wi-Fi
on the
here.
Wi-Fi because we got horrible signal down here. That's another reason why it's so like that. It's Central Station and then put in Studio 77.
Okay.
You gotta take it off the cord though, because the camera's on cord.
Oh, I hit the red button.
Yeah, we're good now. Shit. We're good now, bro. Fuck it. We do a quick run. We'll do a quick run.
Is everything behind you cool or do I need to move some shit?
No, we're good.
Oh, yeah, I can do some copy.
Yeah.
Welcome Dave said it's feedback. It's feedback now.
I hear the feedback. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's feedback because your phone is going into
It's spinning right now.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
That's all that feedback is. His phone is delayed.
Yeah.
So when it plays to the mic, it bounces back to the audience and they hear a delayed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he stopped the phone.
Okay.
Cool.
Or you turn it down.
Yeah, I cut it down. Okay, I'm up now. I see it.
Yeah, this was camera 1 and camera 3. But fuck it, man. We don't know. Pyro's podcast, man. Y'all know what it is. Technical difficulties.
Woo!
Hella technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I try to hook up the Rodecaster. You know,
Shit.
from a Rodecaster. And, you know, try to hook it up like that. But it ended up messing up everything else. But yeah, we good now, though. I'm assuming. If we ain't good, somebody tell me we ain't good. But, you know, I'm assuming we good, though. Turn down a tad bit, Rich. Yeah. But yeah, what up, Trey G, man? I'm glad you tapping in. Let us give us a feedback, man.
Trey, when you gonna finish that song? I can't go for that, and you ain't did shit yet. You can't go for it either, huh, bro?
What's up, Bailey? How you doing, brother? I'm trying to get you down here too, man. We setting shit up though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good in the camera.
Nope.
I gotta move over.
Yeah, you gotta scoot over a little bit. I can adjust it though. Hold on.
Back it up.
Welcome said, I can't get the 2 Chainz song out my head, Rich.
Oh yeah, because 2 Chainz did sample that too.
Did he?
You told me you rap better than 2 Chainz, nigga. So just.
He said, no capping, know what it's a process. Do what it do. You got to do what it do.
You talking about that Hall & Oates, right?
Yeah. See how that lady is?
Mm-hmm.
If you wondering, that's my boy Trap, Check It Traps. On the beat we did.
Okay, now there we go. There you go, Reggie. We got to adjust that camera, though.
I'm going to back it up.
Which you need to focus?
Nah, we ain't got both of us in there.
It was just in it.
It's
Barely.
barely. Okay, I think that got it.
So dark. What did you do?
He went back.
It ain't dark. Look down there.
Huh?
It ain't dark.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, man, we're trying to adjust the cameras and shit, man. You know, that shit is good right there.
Right there.
Yeah. We just got a couple brief topics today.
Man, we just getting a little new, the new area, new acclimated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The new area acclimated. You know, that's what we're doing. But yeah, what's up with y'all fellas
You might
tonight,
find
man?
that out there.
No, go ahead, bro.
You ain't smoking?
Mm-mm.
No?
I never smoked.
You have?
Nah, he don't smoke.
42, I just drank. 42 ain't never smoked, bro.
You're only 42? You young, man.
I know.
Let me stop saying that for my little young biddies to be like, damn, nigga, you told me you was 35. I'm just joking.
Yeah, we in there.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is. Pot Roast Podcast. We back again. Excuse us for the technical difficulties. I think we had like 10 minutes now. 9 minutes now. And, you know, we barely getting it popping, but, you know, it is what it is, man. But you already know what it is. Big Crondo, Rich Grand, D. Bowden in the building. Rob out walking around 27th Avenue in his
In the blade.
On the blade without no shoes and socks on, probably.
He out here naked.
With a straw fedora on.
With a straw fedora on, his little ponytail, little chicken head and Mexican ass.
At a Hawaiian silk shirt. About to go get 8 wings at Bullocks.
Yeah, wings at Bullocks and shit. But yeah, we're in the building, man. You already know what it is. The new Central Station Studios, man.
The new and improved.
New and improved, man. You already know what it is. We just politicking real quick, do a quick show for y'all, man. We're gonna jump into the couple topics we got. Motherfucking what was the first one? Bowden, what was the topic, man? Yeah.
Oh man. First topic was damn.
You know, you the admin right now, you know. You tell us what we finna talk about.
Yeah, but I forgot.
We can kind of showing them up. We could talk about man, let's talk about the clout chasing, man.
Clout chasing and the R. Kelly being in the negative $2 million.
Well, that's obvious. That's lawyer fees and
yeah.
He's sitting in a motherfucking place where he ain't really making no extra money. Drake helped his ass out a little bit though.
Speak on it more recent, Rich, because a lot of people may not know what you're talking about. Let them know what's currently going on.
You know,
with
Drake sampled half on. I think it was half on the Baby on the new album.
Mm-hmm.
So with him doing that,
He sampled half on the Baby.
yeah, he sampled R. Kelly. I'm pretty sure the song was half on the Baby on. You know that get him paid because he wrote and produced that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he helped that man out with his lawyer fees for sure. That's why Donda is better.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't really say that, you know, because Kanye sampled what's the dude? Marilyn Manson, and he got
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
dude, go to- he got Marilyn Manson got some underage sex charges or something too, don't he?
Mm,
I don't know. He
I
probably
think
do.
Marilyn Manson got some kind of
He did have some sex.
But he
he
ain't-
ain't charges. He's a certified weirdo regardless. But go outside. Go outside, little man.
Yeah,
It's open.
he on his way.
the last.
But I would say they say he's negative $2 million in the hole.
Yeah, negative $2 million is net worth right now. It's negative $2 million.
But how though?
Well,
Lawyer
you got to
fees.
think, man. You all them lawyer fees, the amount of
Lawyer
money.
fees?
Lawyer fees
Hell
and,
yeah,
and
bro.
payouts for disclosed interactions and all that shit.
My case cost me as a regular ass motherfucker like close to 25,000. So you imagine, and my shit only lasted for a little less than a year, around a year.
Mhm.
This man been fighting this for how long? He been
Shit,
locked up?
Like he been locked, like 5, but he been
But he on a whole nother level too.
And
you
then
know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
payouts he did throughout the whole allegation overall, like 15-year spread. Like he didn't had a lot of girls just come out the woodwork, and he just paid them all.
You know, he probably still got a crib and things he paying for. So yeah, I can
So
see
they
that.
all right, so they going off debt. Debt then. That's
Most
what
likely,
gotta
that
be.
motherfucker-
yeah.
That's
Gotta
what
be.
that motherfucker. Oh,
It'd be-
fuck him anyway.
And think about it, he didn't pay people off, but he hasn't been able to make no money because he's been locked up.
Drake changed that though.
Yeah.
No capping on Drip say he won't see that check till the end of the quarter next year.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, though. That's for real.
If
If he got
if
anything
got a
left.
check,
Yeah, if he even have anything after paying
bro,
all them.
Let me
debts.
tell you something. That man got a placement on an album that just look how many streams. Look what that did. Like even if he won't see it for a quarter, that's a big ass check.
And you got to think about it though. This R. Kelly man, this man that wrote for Michael Jackson,
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. So he got a resume.
He got big boy royalty checks that come every quarter.
Yeah, and it's still
Depending on who he registered with.
I think it to this point, like you said, Rich. I think it just come more to once he get out. Once he get everything.
I don't think he
Now
can
you
get out.
ain't gonna say get out, but once he get everything
you
settled.
think he gonna get out?
Nah, I think they're gonna hang him, man.
Think so?
Why? Because they finally got him like in custody.
Yeah, they've been trying to get him forever, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, he ain't even out on bond.
You can't
And
get
not
him
being
on.
out on bond, let you know, like
Yeah.
he got the money for bond money.
I think they apprehended his bail, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it's a wrap for him, you know.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm just tripping off the $2 million in debt. I don't see how the fuck was the nigga spending his money on.
It ain't
That-
that he
it
like
ain't-
spending
bro,
the
That's
money,
that's
bro.
lawyer
Like, come
fees.
on, man.
It-
Like,
I
us-
think
us-
it's
You gotta
as a
think
people
about
it's
gotta be
lawyer
better-
fees.
Us as a people got to be better financially fucking stable and literate to how you get that amount of money and you fucking broke no matter what the fuck happened. You should have a stash, bro.
I think
mean,
he had his stash. That's a long
You
time.
gotta
He been
look at
fighting
it like this,
case.
man, because we don't even know like what civil suits he done lost in the midst
Yeah.
of all of this. Like once you get put in a spot where you sitting somewhere, like
You lose.
we've been to the joint, bro. When you get in there, you not moving no more. He can't do shows.
You got no form of
Where you got to think he probably getting $250,000 for a show.
right.
So he ain't doing no shows. He ain't making none of that money no more.
Mhm.
the only money he making is his royalty check. So even though he may have had shit put up, now he paying them
fee.
Them fucking lawyer fees is crazy. My nigga. Like,
They showed a special on when he first got locked, right? And when they took him back in custody for the current one, and last year December, they said he had beat a lot of the civil suits. Now this was federal that had came up, so he's in federal. So that means you got to pay your attorney to represent you again. Now trying to,
The homie say all child support, lawyers, multiple homes, regular bills, multiple properties.
all them bills still keep going.
and he got kids, and you got to
remember this. You got to remember this.
Sufficient.
Prior to him getting caught up, he still had some financial issues.
Right.
Like there was still some, financial issues there.
When they started doing them dumbass documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, that canceled a lot of his tour.
I'm sure he was living check to check.
Yeah.
When he was on the street.
Check the check.
Royalty check to check, bro. Like he got that check cool. That helped him kept him afloat.
You got one of the biggest top 10 songs in history.
It don't matter if your business ain't in order. If your business ain't in order, that's all null and void.
Because now
look at Lil Wayne, bro. Look at Lil Wayne. Yeah. He fucking suing Baby for millions because his business wasn't in order.
But he got paid now. He just paid. That's what I was going to talk about.
He just got paid.
Rich. He just got paid.
He just got paid, but he had to go to court and sue them.
Think about that. So there definitely had to be some financial difficulties in the midst of that. So now you imagine you go to prison in the midst of these financial difficulties.
It's just like how Mike was, right?
When like Wayne could still do a show.
Right. Like Mike was on the street. He was getting paid just off of his who he was. Like technically he was supposed to be broke, but Michael Jackson still was going in places spending millions of dollars, but he was gonna make that up, compensating because he was gonna go on tour before he died.
Yeah, Mike had financial difficulties.
You know what I'm saying? Because you living off your credit.
Radio stations stopped playing R. Kelly music.
Right. All
I
that
still
shit.
be shit.
I mean, he still gets streamed.
I done rolled and heard R. Kelly on Sirius quite a few times myself. Now local radio stations, but
local radio stations,
Sirius still be playing them because I done heard a few R. Kelly songs.
He's still on title.
I got Sirius in the whip. I be hearing R. Kelly songs all the time.
Honestly, bro, let's be honest. Since we want to talk about the music business now, streams ain't really shit.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
You have to get 10 million streams to get
$100,000. But that's the crazy. But think about it.
R. Kelly gonna get 10 million streams.
But think about it, Crondo. Think about it. Look at all these no-name artists that we don't know that's getting money.
But I don't think Sirius would be considered a stream.
It's off that iCloud, all that goofy shit.
That's BDS. That's part of like radio, right?
Yeah,
BDS
I mean,
because think about it, like look at how you
got to think like
artists that you ain't never heard of.
What's the movie with LeBron? Space Jam.
Space Jam Legacy.
Every time somebody watched Space Jam, the original,
it's
R. Kelly get paid, bro.
Yeah,
he wrote, I believe I Can Fly.
That's a classic.
What does he get paid though?
I think it goes by. I think it goes by quarter.
Does he get a quarter every time somebody listen out?
I think it goes.
I very seriously doubt it's just a quarter.
Bro, they dig artists.
He's not the artist. He wrote the song. It's his full production.
Basically, it's his master.
You see what I'm saying? It's different for him. He get paid when somebody watch Space Jam, bro.
By them shooting Space Jam 2, that probably kind of helped him somewhat
because a whole bunch of people went and watched Space Jam 1.
Right.
So that kind of helped, but he's still a -2 million.
I mean, his lawyers put it like this. I had a little case, the little case I was running from, when I didn't have the money to pay the lawyer, because they wanted a whole lot of money, and I gave them most of it. And I only owed them a small percentage. They was like, yo, you ain't got the money. We off the case.
Yeah.
All that money I gave him already, dead.
So when you gave him the money for the case or whatever, let's just say it's in his situation. As soon as the money stopped,
it's over with. I'm not finna
and then you just build a case.
So
now at the end of the day, for somebody like him, the lawyer might say, yeah, I'll still work on it because if I can win the case for you,
It looked good on my
value
resume.
for me.
It's
Right.
more value for them. I could see that, but
They said in his first case, his attorney fees alone was $15,000 an hour. Do the math with $15,000 an hour, man. On his first allegation when it came up, his lawyer fees was $15,000 an hour. He was paying attorneys, man. He had 3 attorneys.
That's that nigga fault. Honestly,
That's $45,000 an
I'll
hour.
cut right to the chase of it. That's that nigga fault if he is broke. He should have been doing all that bullshit anyway.
yeah, karma's a motherfucker,
Whether
man.
it's true or not,
Mm-hmm.
but that's where your fucking money went, and that's why you 2 million, not 2,000, 2 million in the hole now.
Oh, that's absolutely why you're in the hole.
Mhm.
That's
He could probably do
Hands
something like
down.
unload his masters or do something, but I don't even know what that would do at this point if people don't want to play his
you
music no
negative
more.
2 million, and then you got backlash because you got people pretty much
So
assassinating
Drake,
your
if Drake
character.
sampled him,
Yeah.
he ain't get no money for that though.
Hell yeah, he gonna get
Oh
money.
yeah, you
for
gonna
that.
get money for that.
Huh?
That's
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
you gonna get money for that. That's gonna help him. It's definitely gonna help him. I
What
don't
did
know
he
how
sample
much.
again?
I think it was Half on the Baby. I heard the song. I'm almost sure it's Half on the Baby.
It took some trap shit or something.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the song.
I thought I heard all Drake album. I ain't heard that, but you know that helped him out. But at the end of the day, I reckon he got his ass beat too. He deserved that.
Yeah, he got beat up.
I
Yeah, he
mean,
got
you
beat
know
up.
how that is in a joint though, bro. Niggas gonna try you if you a
Listen.
celebrity and you come in that motherfucker
Like
like.
try Mike Tyson.
I'm pretty sure somebody tried Mike Tyson.
I think somebody
He tried
tried.
Mike
I
Tyson.
think somebody.
Sure.
It's somebody.
You see,
you got
you
one
see,
dummy.
T.I. got tried. Like all of them got tried, bro, for sure.
You got one dummy.
T.I. and GP.
Hell yeah. They got stories of. I actually personally know somebody that was locked up with T.I. that said that he went for his like respect due, like,
Yeah,
but he got tried and he
and
And
he
he-
handled his business.
handled his business whether he won or not.
Right.
You don't back down. It is what it is. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
when you a celebrity and you come in there, think about it, bro. We both been locked up.
Right.
Like the fact that I went to the store every week and had a nice bag,
Right.
people had something to say. Like, you know how that go.
Right.
Like, okay, well, then what's popping, man? What you want to do then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it always be.
You know, like, you know how that jealousy
Yeah.
thing work.
Oh, this nigga got a bag.
You got the people that's going to fucking do anything for him,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the motherfucker like, man, I'm finna beat his ass just so I could get that clout.
Come take it and get poked.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's
It's like you said.
said.
You know, that's a whole.
You think
that's-
you gonna get this, but this gonna be the hardest bag
Right.
you
This the
ever got in
hardest
your
bag
life.
you gonna have to
goddamn.
get. And that's a whole, like you
You
said,
think
that's
you
a
forget
whole.
these noodles and squeeze
Yeah.
cheese, motherfucker? What's happening?
Yeah, it's a whole different.
I'm finna eat all these
All
honey
that
buns.
shit.
Facts.
The motherfuckers did look at you some type of way. They see you going to the store every week.
Bro, I go to the store every week.
Every week they looking like, and you getting the max too. You
And-
maxing
and
out
you
every
maxing
week.
out.
You maxing out every week. They like, yeah, this nigga.
Oh,
woo.
he phase one. He spent his whole
He
$55.
Oh,
Now
no.
he phase three. Oh, he done spent $100 every week.
Every week, consistently.
Right, nigga. I don't even fucking eat chow.
Right. You just
I ain't
buy-
even going to
Give it
chow.
the less fortunate.
Unless
straight up.
it's,
You don't even
yeah.
go to child. You
I'll
be
go
like,
to
I'm
biscuits
good.
and gravy, motherfucker. But
I never want the biscuits and gravy, bro. That's
I ain't like
that
biscuits and gravy.
yakisoba,
That's
when they tell me, I said, what the fuck is yakisoba? I never even heard of that.
But at the end of the day, I expected him to get tried because of his status and because of his charge. The
And you
charge-
got to think he
but
in.
the charge alone brings you status, or not status.
Oh,
status.
you get your ass beat for
Right.
that.
That's-
Yeah,
period.
we know.
yeah,
Yeah,
on
we know.
site.
We know that
Yeah.
being where you came
the,
from.
the
You know.
rules. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you
So
get anybody coming
I
in
don't
with
think
that.
he's in GP.
I can't even
He's
say what I
in GP.
seen based on them kind of charges because that might be like
Right.
dry snitching.
Right,
But I
right,
seen some things for them boys because they
Yeah.
try to keep them.
They try to keep.
They
them-
let them slip through the cracks. Sometimes you get a pedophile once in a while, but
Right.
you know,
My old,
on a regular yard. But they
my-
usually send them
They
to
just
one of them.
They do. But I remember my old silly, he was in there for a case like that. But he had been out of state too. He was in Tennessee. He had got messed around out there and all that. So, but that that's just something that just follows you where you go.
Yeah, man, it's
Ain't
a
no
wrap
way.
for you when you
It's-
got them
yeah, when you
charged.
got that, I think I think that's the only charge you don't want to have. I'll take
you don't
any
want
charge.
you don't want to have pedophile,
That's it.
or you hit on a woman, or you did
Anything
or
with
you
sexual
abuse a kid.
allegations. Anything with
Sexual or abuse to a
abuse,
kid or a woman, and it's a wrap.
That's it. I'll take a murder, homicide, all that. That's the only case you don't want.
Right.
That's the only
You know what I wonder too?
What's that?
I wonder if the women's prison, if
It's
you
the
in there
same
for
thing.
doing something to a man,
Like
at the bras to beat you up, like, oh, you in here because you raped the dude?
I don't think
Or
so.
you
I think it'd be more curious, like, wow, like what really happened? Like they want the detail, like what you do.
it's
girl.
all it probably ain't nothing in the women's joint.
Yeah,
What
because
you think, bro?
about it? Because it's a man's world, right?
If a woman go to prison for doing something to a young man,
I
you
think
think you think the women in there put the foo-fops on the bra like they do in the men's prison on the flip-flop on the other side?
with a twist with a rich. Hold on.
I'm saying, what you think?
Me, you want a shot?
I got something right here.
Good.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think that they do. Now I know. Hold on.
What about the underage? Like
the women's ain't got politics.
they don't.
They don't have
Hold on.
politics.
Yeah, the women's prison don't got politics like the male prisons
Right.
do. So they don't got those big ass politics and shit like that. Like
What about a?
Now,
What,
I don't know if a bitch come in there for like some child abuse shit. Or
that's what I'm talking about.
murder
Let's say
shit,
like the teachers,
probably on
the
the
teacher.
bitch helmet.
So like the
But-
teacher having sex with a student
Yeah,
type
I
shit.
don't
One of
think
them
they
type
rock
cases.
like that in there. I don't know too many bras that's been to prison. Maybe like one or two, but I don't know if they rock like that. But I know if they come in there for like some child endangerment or like you fucking up a child, some shit like that, they probably only helmet. Now with the sexual shit, I don't know if they rock like that. Maybe they do. I'm not sure.
Maybe that. I'm trying to
But
think
that
like if it's
we
a
might
high
have to
end
have a
case.
female inmate.
Yeah, I want to ask a woman like,
right,
and so if a
right.
woman come in there like, and she
Right.
like date rape the dude or something,
Right.
is y'all gonna whoop her because she a sex offender or what?
No, how about if it was a teacher that was fucking on a 16-year-old boy?
Same thing.
I could see that.
'Cause that's a
I
high
could
end,
see
right?
maybe like
That's the same thing.
Because that's child abuse.
Yeah,
They say,
it's a
you know.
sexual, fucking whatever you want to call it.
yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder if it goes down like that. I don't know. We have to.
And you see a lot of them cases now, though, man. Like it got bad.
I be
But-
seeing some of them teachers too. Like,
They
yeah,
look
why
so
did I know
cold.
teachers like that?
I'm like, we didn't
Why
have
y'all no
te-
teacher
we
look
did
like that
not
trying
have
to give me
teachers
no
look like
pussy?
that. It did. Was fucking me up. It's like, where they mental?
I
Dog,
damn near,
I'm for real.
saw a couple of them bitches like, hey, I'm finna write her like, hey,
Hey, I'm like,
When
where
you
your
get out-
mental at? Where's your
come get you some real motherfucker.
man? Where's your mental?
They
Because
don't like that, nigga. That's what I mean. They not gonna like you. They want to. It's a.
How you know, nigga? You just gonna shoot me down like that?
Oh yes.
How you know they ain't gonna like
it's
me?
It's a fucked up thing that they have. Like you know, everybody got.
Yeah. You gotta
Your
definitely
fetish
have.
is fucked up and illegal.
Right.
It-
I got fetishes. My fetishes are legal
Mine's
and
is too.
fun.
yeah.
I
Like,
don't got
let me
fucked up
think.
fetishes like that.
So
it's a fucked up
Yeah.
fixation that they
So-
have on
so
that
they got
shit.
so they got
And
the
it's
one
fucking illegal, so they need to get fucking killed.
they got the one where the chick was a teacher messing with the high school student. She was a former Cincinnati Bengals cheerleader.
The one out here?
No, not here.
Okay.
Cincinnati. She was a Cincinnati Bengals cheerleader. This happened in Ohio or some shit. She was cold. She was 20. She was 27, and the boy was 6. He was 17. 17. So it was like a 10-year
She could have
gap.
waited 1 year.
10-year gap, and she was cold. I was like, what?
Oh, 17 is legal in some states, though.
Bro,
16
it's
is
still
legal in
weird,
some states.
bro.
I think
You know,
it's just because he was in
listen,
school.
Let's just keep it a buck.
Right.
I wouldn't fuck with no 18 or 19-year-old.
No.
If I can be your daddy, I'm
No.
To
cool.
me,
Yeah.
that's
Me,
that's kind of
I can't.
that's kind of
Yeah,
weird. That's kind of sick to me.
I can't
So
mess
don't
with nothing.
think
That's
she would have had to wait a year. None of that
Yeah.
shit don't matter because at the end of the day, like, what do you have in common
right.
with them
Right.
besides the
Right.
fetishized mentality that turns you on to them?
Right.
Absolutely, man.
That's facts, bro.
Right. I can't.
I got a situation. I won't even talk about it on air, but I have a very personal situation that touch home with. Like, to me, like, I don't care. Like, you're this age and this person is in high school. How are you even looking at this
them.
person
that way.
in a way? Like, even, you know what? For me, I thought about it a couple days ago, I was thinking about it heavy. Like, I can't even fuck with you. Can't even be my homie if you look at a girl and be like, she gonna be bad when she grow up.
Oh,
No, that's
God.
talk.
That's kind of crazy to me.
That's
But
it.
when I was younger, I never thought about it because you heard it a lot.
Right.
But
right.
now,
As a kid, yeah,
as an old motherfucker with kids, like, damn, that's weird as fuck.
right.
Like, you really like R. Kelly. You just ain't made a move,
Right.
but it's in your mind.
Pretty much, yeah, same thing.
I feel the same way because, like,
Same thing.
I got I only got one a biological child, my daughter 24. So I dated young women all my life. And as I got older, I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't date a woman that's close to my daughter age. Wouldn't dare to,
Yeah.
because I'm like, nigga, my daughter 24.
Yeah, that's my
Even if a
thing,
girl
man.
25, 24 hit on me, I'm like, you old enough to be my daughter. That's the way I look. Like,
Yeah.
you old enough to be my daughter.
If I could be your daddy, I'm cool.
I'm
man.
good.
Like, if
I'm
I could
good on
legit
that.
be your daddy.
Daddy, I'm good. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like you said, because as when you was younger, you didn't look at it, but now as you get older, and you got kids, and you be like, oh hell
Hell
no.
yeah. Man, you know, we was in
that
high
shit
school. We
weird.
remember the dudes that was older than us pulling up in their whips,
Yeah.
picking up the girls we wish we could get with.
Super chomos.
It's a whole bunch of chomos, and y'all cool with them,
Super chomos.
and y'all be with them
Yeah.
every day. Y'all
Kicking it.
y'all look at them every day.
I agree, man.
Y'all know them. It's a whole bunch of R. Kellys, and y'all just don't want to
Straight
tell
up.
them.
All right, that's enough about that punk ass.
I'm just saying, bro. It's people right now who uncle, brother, cousin
Right now,
is
looking
an
at
R. Kelly, and they don't say shit,
they looking
but
at,
they hate R. Kelly.
but
But your uncle was
they looking
pulling
at
up at the high school, picking up the
He-
baddest bra
He graduated 10 years ago.
that us youngsters that didn't have
They
no
was
money
fast, too,
couldn't
'cause They
get.
wouldn't even fuck with us.
They
Yeah.
wouldn't
was
fuck with
fucking
us.
with the old
They
niggas.
finna
with the
jump in that
old, yeah.
motherfucker. Old ass Benz.
And the girls talking about, yeah, I got a grown man. Like, you got a grown boy. Straight up, because that's what he is. It's nasty.
Yeah, y'all hate y'all cousins and uncles the same way y'all hate R. Kelly. Remember that.
Straight up.
Next topic.
Your husband too. Look at your husband. He was doing it too.
What the fuck is this? We
Uncle BB.
clout chasing,
Oh,
I like
attention
this.
whores,
Attention.
or attention addicts.
Anything
I'll
for a
say.
like.
I'll say male and female. So I'll give a quick example of a few examples of this and why this shit has become the norm, why I think it's weird, and why I think motherfuckers should stop it. All right, peep game. Nigga going through something, right? Or brother going through something, right? Brother will put his whole business online. Oh man, my girl just left me. My kids, man, they fucking up. One of them just got arrested for armed robbery, and the other one, the shit is fucked up right now. She on life support. Now maybe that's the extreme, but everybody, please pray for me. And then everybody's like, oh, I'm praying for you. You're putting that shit out to everybody that's on your Facebook. Say you got 3,000 friends, right? But let's say you only know about 400 of them. So the other 3,500 motherfuckers that's on your social media, bro, they either don't care, glad you going through the shit, or indifferent, meaning they don't give a fuck either way. So why are you seeking attention? Then the other example is, I'm not gonna say bitches.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, I said it.
Just keep going, bitches. And what they do?
That thirst trap, and I ain't gonna say thirst trap, but where is the fine line between body expression and being proud of your body and thirst trap? Then when a nigga holler at you, you know what I'm saying?
Here come a post after you thirsty ass niggas.
All these niggas just want to do is fuck.
Just because I show my whole asshole on Facebook don't mean inbox me.
Yeah, you got your asshole out in the picture and it look delicious. Why wouldn't I try to holler at you?
Yeah, what's happening?
And that would
I like what I saw. What's
weird
up?
for me for not to try to holler at you? I'm just gonna like it, right? Okay, yeah. Then they post that, so that's attention whores. Then you got the other motherfuckers. My career is so popping right now. If you want to fuck with me on this video shit or this music shit, you gotta tap in right now.
Because tomorrow my prices are sky high.
The price today is not the price tomorrow. The price yesterday was not the price today, ass niggas. So yeah, let me post this and post that so I can try to get what I gotta get to try to bring in the shit in. I think that shit is weird, honestly, and I think the way that the world is going right now is weird as far as towards attention whores, niggas trying to chase clout online or social media or whatever, but in real life you're not really doing shit. What y'all niggas think?
Oh, I'm just disappointed how integrity has went out the door.
Integrity.
Like, I've seen some of the most ridiculous shit. It's sad for real. Like, everything for me is really more based like the music industry, like artists, rappers, singers, whatever.
Right.
But to watch how they moving now is just crazy. And even the people that's covering it, like what? I mean, I know like you used to be able to pay to play, man. You used to be able to go to the radio station, pay for them to play your record. But at the end of the day, your record still had to be good for them to play it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you can pay a motherfucker now, and they're gonna jump on live and call you nice and call you dope because you paid them, and they want you to hit the cash app again.
I think Trey J said too many Real Housewives, not enough Tookie Williams. I dig it, but at the same time, man, it's like I don't know, bro. Like shit is weird now, bro. When you used to post some bullshit back in the day, when THC was popping, Cartel Gang, all that type of shit. I've established myself as a grown man. Now I don't act like that no more. But you post some bullshit. Oh, nigga, what you talking about, bro? We pulling up on you. You know,
Right.
pull up on me. we pulling up on niggas, bro, and it's going down. Like you can't just type or text whatever you want to text to a motherfucker.
Twitter fingers.
Yeah, Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Twitter fingers, bro. You can't do that shit, bro.
That's the era
And
we
I don't
in, man.
understand, like, where's the disconnect? Where's the disconnect, bro?
Honestly, I think part of it is generational, right? So we are like 30 plus, right? So we came up in a different era. Social media wasn't really out. But it's funny because we do see guys that's our age that's trying to
Fit in.
Fit in.
New niggas.
Right.
New niggas.
Right. So I think that's why
I seen it.
and it
Don't smoke that whole joint.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
And it look weird when we see niggas, when we do see the niggas in our era doing it, we be like, but we kind of get it because you're trying to stay with time. But it's still kind of weird, man, because
Like you see a fat nigga
right,
in skinny jeans.
right, like because
You see a fat motherfucker
right,
in
fat
skinny
nigga
jeans, you be like, yo,
because
your fat ass shouldn't
even wear that.
You see that meme of that dog with the
Like
skinny
that.
jeans
Yeah,
on?
dog, the skinny jeans,
You see
yeah.
the meme with the dog with the skinny
Yeah.
jeans? Like, what
Because I mean,
you...
we see it all the time, bro. We be laughing because we can share amongst each other all the war stories and we can relate. You be like, yeah, my nigga, we know that. But then when you see it, it be like, this nigga, you trying too hard. Prime example, going back to when you started off, Crondo, about the attention seekers, right? This is one dude that's on social media. Back at home, this nigga like our age, and he be on there always posting. Like he'll cook dinner and lunch and dessert. And this for the bitches, right? This goofy ass nigga be putting hashtag daddy kitchen and all this, right? So he get all these girls chiming in on comments. They're like, oh my God, I can't wait
I
to be.
wish you'll cook that.
And I
for
be
me.
like, and then like I laugh and I'm like, this dude is a pure attention seeker. He a dude, because we be like, this nigga will post like I'm at the bar if you was my queen, I'll be home with you making bath water. I'll be like, and he get off on this, and he get off on the comments that these women saying to him, and I'll be like, real life dude, real insecure.
Right.
Insecure, straight up. That's just what it is. Like if you a man and you putting selfies and videos up of you, like that's insecurity issues. And he done been in relationships through this time, because when he'll get in a relationship, he'll put it up about what he did for the girl, and the girls always leave him, right? And I tried to hit him one time.
I put selfies though, bro. I don't.
No, I'm talking about with the girl, right? So I had told him one time, I said, bro, you in a situation where you a trick, you're a social media trick. Because that's what he advertised, because he always put up what he would do if he was in a relationship. And then when he does get in a relationship, he put up all the gifts and flourishing her with what shit he'll do for him. And then they cash him out all the time. And I said, bro, you like the social media trick. So now if you look at it, the girls that's commenting about and hitting your DMs, you don't even know if they being genuine to want to know who you are. They only looking at what you did for the next motherfucker. So you looking like a cash app dude. You a cash out to them because you done already showed what you'll do. And all the girls you done been in relationships with through that time has cashed you out. So now you've pretty much displayed yourself as being the ultimate Facebook trick. That's the way I look at it. That's kind of stupid, bro. Like you didn't put yourself out there as being like the Facebook trick. Like, oh, just bought my baby the iPhone 12 for Valentine's Day. Gave her $500.
Yes.
iPhone 12. Like,
Yes.
and this is for Valentine's Day, right?
Turn it down. I mean, on the same aspect of that,
I think
it's just capping. Anyway.
It's capping because you're doing too much. You're doing too
but
much.
That goes back to the original statement of the shit as far as like, why motherfuckers be capping? Why do somebody feel like they got
to make themselves feel good, man?
You know what I mean? Is it a steam issue?
I think it's
no capping on drip said too many. I already said that. Women can do no wrong. An entire gay agenda being pushed on our kids, music and TV has created relationship goals, and it's all fake.
It is.
That's lightweight deep.
It is.
Yeah, that's lightweight deep, fam. Because I honestly feel like the same way. Anytime you go against what the masses think, you're a phobe of whatever they're trying to push. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So say if I'm against, Lil Nas X or whoever the fuck, that means that I'm a homophobe, and really I'm not.
Right.
So I think it comes down to as far as you just having an opinion. Anytime you have an opinion and it's against what everybody else think,
you're a monster.
you're a phobe or whatever they're trying to push. You're against that.
Right.
And I think it's kind of fucked up in that regard, because now you can't even really have an opinion no more because it's called hate.
Right.
Don't say you don't like a song, boy. Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's just like me being in the comedian field. Like they hold comedians and entertainers to a different standard. Like you gotta have a filter because you don't want to hurt certain people's feelings for they. Like, come on, bro. This is what I do to make people laugh. This is not about your personal agenda or how you feel or your beliefs and religion. And if that's the case, then you should stay home and don't come to the show or don't even watch this type of field of work. But that's the times we live in. People don't take opinions and just let it be an opinion. They run with it, man. Everything is personal.
Like what makes somebody want to post? Yeah, I just paid off my house, about to buy my second house. My car paid for, my this paid for. I got this. I did. Like, why you?
Ego.
It's a female. I ain't gonna say no name. It's a female on my Facebook that posts that on a regular, and I just be watching it like. So what are you saying? Like, what is your point of saying that? Like,
so you better than everyone, or so?
Or are you? Is that
you're not inspiring nobody?
What I be seeing all the time, like my assumption, just in the back of my mind, I always see it as, damn, like you really trying to prove to somebody like that you got some kind of value.
Right.
Somebody made you feel like you ain't
Right.
shit, or multiple people made you feel like you ain't shit, and you got to post so they could see, to make it seem like you, to make you feel like, yeah, I showed you, motherfucker.
But you
like-
showed them online.
Right.
Like, who cares?
Because it's not right.
If you know me say modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, that's facts, fam.
Mhm.
I feel like everybody's trying to portray something. Me, anybody who know me or fuck with me already know. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take it old school. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
And who cares if my car, why I gotta tell you my car paid for?
Right.
I got me a house, or I got,
Right.
who gives a fuck?
If it ain't nothing that's inspiring, so check this out. I stopped messing with Facebook because of goofy shit like that. I don't even mess with the book no more. I would post, when I did post things on Facebook, it would be my event, like a birthday. The last thing I did, and I posted on Facebook because this is more inspiring. I posted, I said, hey, anybody that mess with me, man, send me $20 for my birthday. If you fuck with me, send me $20. People sent it
That's
to me.
manhandling, though, bro.
Hold on. You ain't listening.
You might as well be selling waters on 35th.
Hold on, I'm not done. Y'all let me finish. So I said, hey, for the people that mess with me, you know how they do the contributions for birthdays on Facebook. I said, yo, hey, go to Facebook. You go on my Facebook right now. I'll show it to you. It's on there. I showed her. I said, hey, listen, y'all see it? I got 50 money orders. Got 50 money orders for 20 people. It was 50 money orders. I sent 50 money orders to random people. 10 people that was locked up in prison, females, and 10 males. And I sent everybody $20 randomly. That's what I did for my birthday.
What?
With the money that people sent me.
What?
I said $20 to inmates that was locked up, randomly people that was locked, like 10 females and 10 males.
Why though?
Why?
Yeah.
Why did I do it? Because I know how that feeling is. Because when I was locked up, I didn't have people doing me. And I go back because of where I was at. And I was like, I don't care about no gifts because I'm living. I'm in the world. I'm free. But you know what would be my best gift? Giving back to some people that was in the position I was, because I know some people that don't have nobody putting money on their books.
Yeah.
And I did that for that reason. And that was inspired. People was like, dog, that's dope. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I didn't give a fuck about nothing because I'm in the land of the free. I can live, breathe.
Did you make sure they didn't have no sex offense first?
Yeah. Because you can't and on Milwaukee, you can look at go under CCAP and you can see what their case is.
Man.
And I sent 20 money orders out, 10 to men and 10 to females.
Dope, bro.
And that was it. That was straight out it.
That nigga G said you don't get points for something that you're supposed to do. That's called adulting.
Exactly.
It is, yeah.
That's what be flipping me. Like I'll be one that asks, like, yo, well,
Yeah.
you might as well post you wiped your ass. Just wiped my ass.
Right.
Just took a shit and wiped my ass. Like,
Right.
So I don't be sticking around niggas and smell like mud, but
Right.
brush my teeth.
You
this
don't gotta.
morning.
You don't
I
gotta.
took a shower.
It ain't. You
Just
ain't
took
gotta
a shower.
Yeah, you ain't got to do nothing big to be inspiring, and that was my whole objective of what I did. I'm not nobody famous and big. It was just something simple, but it was genuine, and that was my whole objective behind what I did, just to show like I ain't nobody big or famous. Anybody could do this. Straight up, that was my whole objective behind that. But it's a lot of artists and entertainers that do a lot of big shit that don't announce it on social media and stuff like that.
That's the best way to do it.
That's the
man.
best way to do it.
I hate when I see somebody do something like, if y'all out here feeding the homeless or doing or taking water out there or give them, you don't gotta post that shit, man. Like, them people don't want to be on camera.
Well,
If I'm in my lowest position, I don't want you putting a camera in my face. Like, be discreet as possible. Like, I can't even ride past a person that's standing out there with a sign, and if I don't give them something, like, I be having moments of guilt as I'm driving down the street. I've literally got back on the highway to come back around because something inside me, like, man, you knew you had them extra.
I don't do that.
I don't mess with them people.
I do it. I do it.
Some of them scam me.
The only thing for me, like, look, I know this for a fact. Some of them are scamming, But my grandmother always told me, like, you never know when you entertaining an angel. So when they tell you, like, don't judge people, like, so that's where my battle comes in at when I come into that position, because right now I'm looking at you and deciding that you scamming. So I want to keep this money in my pocket because I feel like you scamming. But then I always got in the back of my mind, like in the afterlife, when they be like, remember when I just wanted $1 for something to eat and you thought I was scamming and I was really an angel? Yeah. So I try not to judge them. Like, now I have been in a position where I did it and then I watch them walk over to the people that they was with or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, where you giving it from is what counts. It don't matter where it's going to. Like, it don't matter if that person is scamming. If in your heart you felt like
you was helping,
I don't know what you're gonna do with this, but I don't even care. Like, for me, I don't even care if you're gonna buy a beer with this. If you finna go get a shot right now, because you know what?
Money for a beer.
Right.
My thing is just honesty. And the motherfuckers who I give money to is the motherfuckers that say, hey, on their sign, hey, I'm trying to buy a beer.
Oh yeah, the ones that had a message directly what they needed from.
Like, bro, here you go. That's $2.
But he might be scamming too. He might not want a beer. He might want a pill.
Because I didn't seen the cats. I didn't have the cats that had the ones up with the funeral, right? True story. So my job is on 67th and Northern. It's an old black dude that be.
I saw that dude that got a funeral, right? I see him all the time.
Listen, I gave that man $20.
I know exactly what he talking about.
17 2 years ago. He still got
his son still ain't got buried.
His son still ain't got buried. The last time I seen him, the last time I seen him,
the same
the dude had to sign up.
Listen, the dude had to sign up. He don't even got to bury him no more. He dust already.
Trying to bury myself in the funeral.
Put him in a vase and keep him moving.
And the nigga had a shirt on.
Whatever
he had a shirt on that said "Hustle Hard." I blew out.
I know exactly the dude he talking about.
I gave that man $20 when he was on the 17 by the exit on Durango, 19th of Durango, bro. I gave that man $20 2 years ago. He's still using that same side. I'm like, that's that.
He be over on.
See, I'm the type of nigga I ought to be like, hey, bro, did you ever bury your son?
Damn, nigga, how many sons you got that died?
Yeah, he was so like, your son that turned into
all your sons died.
But like, what's the son 6? Because you've been burying him for 3 years.
The same dude. He be over there on like.
Oh, he didn't move now because he ain't been on 67.
Yeah, he right there on like going west off Northern, where the
You said off Northern,
like Northern and 75th or
he didn't went up Northern.
Yeah, he over there.
He was on 67.
He was over there on a regular. Every time I went past, like, all right.
So he been going down.
I ain't never gave him nothing though.
That nigga man said same way you give it. And don't question what it's used for. And then that nigga Trey said, cuz when I gave me my $20 back.
Straight up, he's so disrespectful, bro. I'm like,
yeah, he is.
You did this for 2 years, and the first time I gave it, I was generally wholeheartedly like, damn, that's messed up. Like, my heart was in a good place.
And then 7 months later, he's like,
still see him out there with the same side. I'm like,
So how the universe works, ideally, you would already got blessed for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the same thing with you, Rich. You would already got blessed for that. Me, I don't give them niggas nothing.
But
because at the same time, man, like.
So when you say that, I'm gonna put this out there. Like, I don't want to be blessed for it because I ain't doing it to be blessed.
You will though.
But I don't even think about that aspect. You know what I mean? Because that's another mental battle that I do have with myself. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't want. I'm not doing this because of what I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I genuinely have done some things for people. I'm not even gonna say what it is, but it have brought me to tears the interaction, what occurred during that time, like, and as I pull off, like to be in a position where I can do it is what I appreciate the most. But I've never not. Every time I see any of them, I've never not wanted to do something.
Yeah,
Like
it was strictly.
But sometimes it just be one of them spots where I can't do nothing right here. Like, but sometimes I'll be overwhelmed. I'll get 5 blocks away and I'll turn around and go back. Like, here, man.
Right.
Yes, I ain't never done that.
And it's in my mind, bro.
Day, God know my heart.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for this time right here, man.
Right.
Hey, somebody else gonna do it.
And I feel that way too. It's like
I look, that's the same argument I have when I don't do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't do it, I actually pray that the next person will. Like, I really wasn't in the spot to do it. But the people that jump online to talk about that, to show it, put it on video, did this, just did that. That's what threw me off about Kaepernick. The fact that when he was going to do something, I'm about to take these shoes to these kids, and he putting it on camera, like, that shit ain't cool to me, man. Like, first of all, nigga, you wear a fucking size 17. How many people is going to be able to fucking wear your shoes anyway? Like,
you wear a size 17?
Yeah.
Kaepernick?
How
Yeah.
fucking tall is that nigga?
He tall as shit. He wear like a 17 shoe. So when he was, about to take these shoes out here to the homeless, like, it's not too many homeless people wearing a 17, bro.
I think Jim Jones did that too. He took all his shoes, gave the homeless. He wore like a 9. He wear like a 9 or a 10.
Like, now, if somebody actually catch you doing that with their camera, like, hey, look, this dude is, that's cool. But to wake up and be like, yeah, I'm about to go take, I got $1,000. I'm gonna ride around and just give random $50 to every homeless person I see and put it on camera, like, that's fucking terrible.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I was
but people do that. Well, like, why? What?
Because I did that, like,
that's clout chasing, bro.
That's cloud chasing. Because last year for Mother's Day,
that is different.
How? You're about to go show somebody in their lowest point on a camera, about to get happy about getting $50 fucking dollars.
How about this?
What can?
How about this one though?
I spend $50 a day.
How about this one, Rich? How about this?
That's
Rich?
what I'm
Rich,
saying.
how about this one,
Like,
Rich?
that's nothing.
So how about this one, Rich? I was going to do this last year. I may do it this year. I was going to record a few. I was going to go to a flower shop, right? Probably get like $100 worth of roses. On Mother's Day, I was just going to randomly give them out to women on the bus stops and say Happy Mother's Day. That ain't the clout chasing.
That's different. That's different because you're not.
The question is, was you going to record it or not?
No, I'm recording it though.
I'm recording that is different. Like, you're not catching people in their lowest moment.
Okay, this is my thing. You know, OBFC, what we do, all that type of shit.
Right.
The backpack drive.
Cool.
The motherfucking suit, the suit drive.
Absolutely.
Should we not? We recorded it.
That's not the same thing.
You said because it's okay.
That's not the same thing.
But I get
what's not the same.
Because I get what you saying, Chrono. Because it's still kids may be at their lowest and people at their lowest.
They had to come to. Yes, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. A nigga had to come to the shit, come to the drive to get a free suit or to get a free. Say we doing Thanksgiving drive and giving out free turkeys or free Thanksgiving dinners or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So should I not record that because it's at that man's lowest point? But yet I'm trying to. But yeah, I'm trying to brand what we do, what my organization.
This is where we nip that in the bud. If you're giving out a free turkey, is it cooked? No.
No.
That person has a home to go cook that turkey. You're not at your lowest point if you're coming to get a raw turkey because you got somewhere to cook it. I'm talking about the people that go out, homeless people have nothing, dirty, haven't showered in God knows when, in the most vulnerable and fucked off position you can be in.
Okay.
Why the fuck you putting the camera in my face? To give me some money to get a Big Mac.
Okay, I get what you're saying, Rich, too. I'm getting both.
I don't have a home
Right.
to go to. If I'm coming to get me a turkey and a meal, I got a table for us to sit at.
Right.
Like, don't put me on camera in my most fucked up position.
But that person that
Stinking and nasty.
But I mean, that person that may not had a turkey to bring to the table may felt that way too.
It ain't the same, though, bro.
I know. I get what you're saying, but you got to look from that person's perspective. They may be embarrassed to know that they had to go out to get a free turkey for their family. You know what I'm saying?
Trey said they don't care about being homeless. They wouldn't be homeless.
In many cases, that's true, but it's some people, bro. Like mental health is real.
Mm-hmm.
Issues is real. Like it's some people that's homeless. Like
with the homeless out here, though, Rich, it's different. You know that, right?
It's only different because a lot of homeless people migrate here because of the weather.
It's not
just that. The age.
Homeless is homeless.
No. Listen here.
When I say it's different, this is what I mean.
The homeless here. There's more 19-year-olds to grown that's homeless. That's astonishing numbers. Like, why are 19 plus people homeless? And predominantly, most of them are homeless by choice because they may be strung out on drugs. And their family was gonna send them to rehab, and they didn't want to go by the rules and all that shit. Because you got a lot of homeless, you got a lot of young people that's homeless out here, which is astonishing numbers. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I ain't never seen 19, 20-year-olds homeless until I came here. We go right here, right now on 27th in Peoria.
You see them at the light rail?
Huh?
At the light rail.
Yeah.
I mean,
you see a lot of 19-year-olds that's homeless, bro. That's astonishing. I ain't never seen no 19, 20-year-old homeless. And I had to figure out why is 19, 20-year-olds homeless out here, bro. That's crazy to me.
I seen that in Chicago, man. My daddy dropped me off on Skid Row.
Okay.
And made me walk that motherfucker as a life lesson.
I think Trey said, if Rondo had mental issues right now, he'd be in my house, not on the streets.
But that's because he got you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got that, bro.
Shout out my guy. You already know what it is, man.
Everybody don't got that.
Everybody don't got that. So that's what it
mental health, like the way they focusing on that. Like I know people that need that shit. Like, and I'm not saying it's right. It's not hard to go get a job and get yourself together, but when you fucked up, it is.
Right.
When your head is fucked up. Now, if an addiction is a motherfucker. So if you got addiction issues, like I got some addiction issues myself, they just don't happen to put me in a position where I got to be on the street. Right. But if the things that I'm addicted to myself right now, was those same things that those people are addicted to, I'd be right out there too.
Right.
Because that's why I said, man, like you just can't. You got to let go of judgment. Like, really, for real, you got to be a righteous judge. Like, you got to be able to righteously judge.
No such thing as that.
Yes, it is, bro.
I don't think so.
Okay, this is why I say this. All right.
I don't think so.
This is what I mean by a righteous judge. Man, walk up and shoot a child, just boom, point blank, in the middle of nowhere. Is that right or wrong? Is there ever a position where killing a child is right?
No.
Then you have just righteously judged. When they say don't judge, but you can righteously judge something. Raping a child is wrong. That's a righteous judgment. There are things that fall into them categories.
That's wrong. Right.
It's not limited to just those things.
Right.
There's a way to righteously judge a situation. But for me to look at somebody like, oh, you out here homeless and you got working limbs, I ain't giving you shit, motherfucker. Go get a job.
So was that wrong?
That's wrong to me. because you
Not
don't
to me. Hey, check
you
it out.
don't know anything about their inner workings or nothing they've been through.
Hey, you know what, Rich?
That's
With
wrong.
that,
So
Rich, with that, I look at everything. That motherfucker got a $150 pair of Jordans on, brand new, crispy looking. Hell yeah, I'm judging.
If that's the
Straight
case,
up, and that's me. I'll be like, that motherfucker.
but this is where we separate
how we know
that.
we ain't
How do you know the motherfucker that just pulled up before you
ain't gave him
didn't
nothing?
see him barefoot and give
Gave
him
him
no
no
shoes?
But how we know we don't know his. We don't know if he do this on the regular either.
You don't.
if was a fifth,
We'd be drunk.
If was a fifth, we all be high too.
That ain't true because I got a whole bunch of ifs and I ain't been as high and drunk as I want to. So that ain't true either. Because I got plenty of
I
ifs.
feel like at the end of the day, it comes down to your heart, what you giving the shit for,
Or what you believe in.
and what you believe in.
If you don't ever give for a return, then you will give freely.
Yeah.
If your mindset has nothing to do with what's coming back, you will give freely.
Oh shit, man, the battery done died. So
We good.
Which battery? The big camera?
the big camera, we had an hour.
Oh damn, we did that.
Yeah, we had an hour.
Oh,
and
we
6
had fun.
minutes.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I get it, Rich, because I be like that
Yeah,
too. So I don't.
But like,
It's like you saying. It's like when
At the end of the day,
how we was raised and all that.
they
right?
they can't see you, Bowden. We gonna continue with family.
No, I'm talking. No, I'm just randomly
Yeah,
talking.
but we'll be back next week, man.
Yeah, this just a test
Going
around.
anyway.
We just messed with the new
It's just
spot.
a test around again. We fucking with the new spot, like Rich said, and you know, y'all holler at us next week, man. We'll be back. Hopefully 6:30 on time.
Trey G, why don't you finish that song? A little black ass 2 Chainz, motherfucking excuse. Okay.
AKA Tony. He going by Tony now.
Hold on, let me play the beat for let me play the beat because I'm giving it to Crondo now.
Okay. Tony.
Let me play
Try to
the
say
beat.
then why help them if you already don't know them? He could have been a child killer.
Well, shit, I gave Trey G this beat and he did nothing with it. I should have gave it to one of the homeless people.
Man, I don't
Get a beat to the homeless people.
They might have wrote a song and got out the hood.
They could have wrote a song, got out
They
there.
could have wrote a song and got out the motherfucking
Call I ain't
bro.
trapping, I'm laughing, or whatever.
Hey, don't cut us off till we
Well, my
log
thing
down on the
is-
Trey G beat.
Hey man, Pyro's podcast, y'all know what it is. Bowden. Cameras died on us. We still filming on the other ones. But yeah, man, Central Station Studios, we in this bitch. You already know what it is, man. And you gotta get the shit popping as soon as we get everything hooked up right. He's talking about what they gonna write it on, the sidewalk.
They gonna write it at Central Station. Chrono gonna record it
And Crondo gonna record it.
and mix it.
And mix it. Yeah, man. But shit, we out, man. I'm in the stream, man. We out.
Oh, nigga, I'm gonna play the beat.
We'll play the beat, man, nigga. You can't even find it.
Hey, this beat is for sale because Trey G then
Oh, you selling it now?
I'm finna sell it. You finna buy it, ain't you, Chrono?
I'll buy it train.
All right, Trey.
Nigga, you still alive. Probably still alive, bro.
I cut it off.
No, he didn't cut it off on purpose. Though.
Yeah, I cut it off.
Oh, you can cut it off. I'm gonna just play the beat for us.
But yeah, man, we out. Parvos Podcast. Y'all know what it is. I'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.
That's crazy. Fuck.